Greetings, fellow people of YouTube. SlayerCoon here again to play some more DeltaRune. I was actually going to play this yesterday, but unfortunately, my house had an internet outage, so I couldn't stream at all. And it happened right as I was about to hype everyone up about the stream, which was pretty unfortunate. But now the internet's back up, although we had another outage today. Thank God that was short, and now I can actually live stream some DeltaRune, but part of me just doesn't want to do this because I'm actually kind of sick at the moment. But might as well do this, so here goes nothing. Okay. I plan on finishing this game on this stream. This game is not very long, so that should be a pretty easy task. Someone asks if I would do an episode of Bad YouTubers on iDubbbz. Who the hell would do that? I don't understand. Bad YouTubers is still on hiatus. everyone. That's right, Undertale was only hated for the fan base. Undertale is not a bad game at all and didn't deserve any of the hate. And I think the worst thing about the Undertale backlash was that, all these cringe channels bashing on Undertale actually pushed people away from playing a very good game, and I was one of those people. Thank God everybody's changing their minds. Like, everyone who used to be a massive hater of Undertale is now a huge fan. I have never played Doki Doki Literature Club, and I don't plan on playing it. If there is one game I do plan on playing and actually reviewing, it's the recent Spyro remaster that was released, I think a day ago. I haven't bought it yet because I normally don't buy games on release day and I don't have the money at the moment, but I should be working in a week, so I should probably be able to afford it by then. More specifically, I want to review the third game, because it's my favorite in the Spyro trilogy. In my opinion, it's the best. So that should be interesting whenever that video drops, which isn't going to be anytime soon. I need to get a PS4 capture card first. I have no method of capturing it unless I want to do the whole 2008 camcorder style, and that would be terrible. So, probably early next year, I'll start reviewing Spyro 3 Remastered. Crash, Spyro Orange, the Cortex Conspiracy. I think TGX reviewed it. I think that was the game he got really angry about and bashed the ever-loving shit out of it. I might be wrong. I don't know. Enter the Dragonfly is a Spyro game I never played, but I don't think it's as bad as many people say it is. It's glitchy, but, like, I can think of way worse games. Yeah, Spyro Year of the Dragon is my favorite game of all time. Nothing even compares. There are games that I've played way more than it, but it remains my, my favorite game to this very day. Funny thing is, I actually think Spyro 2 is my least favorite of the original Spyro trilogy. I like it a lot, but I guess it's because I don't have the nostalgia for it, because I never played it as a kid. I played the first one and the third game as a kid, but never the second one. I only played it as of last year. What are my opinions on Pokemon Crystal? I've never played a Pokemon game in my life, believe it or not. I watched the Pokemon cartoon as a kid, but I never played Pokemon, sadly enough. Okay, the first symbol is a heart. It's been a long time since I've done this puzzle. Alright. Who is Dots321? If you're referring to a certain YouTuber, I don't know anything about that. There's a lot of games that I've never played that people are asking me about, you know. I should probably expand my gaming tastes. I have like the most oddly specific tastes in like everything. Gran Turismo 2. I might stream some of that later this week. I want to do the whole GT League thing in that game. That shouldn't be too long. I barely touched on it in the review. Oh, Futuristic Hub, that Minecraft YouTuber. Ugh. I really should get back to making videos. I think my next video is going to be a review. I know those don't get the views like my other videos, but views don't really matter anymore. I don't understand how there's even, like, porn of Minecraft. Minecraft people are blocks. They are so blocky, yet there's actually porn of it. Or at least what some may consider to be porn on the internet. Oh, and there's also porn of Roblox, too. I've checked in the past. Minecraft is a game I actually regret not playing, you know? I think Minecraft's a great game, it's just that people misunderstand it because they look at the YouTubers and the mainstream fan base it's garnered and they think somehow that makes the game bad. But yeah, Roblox I actually used to play. I remember back in like 2011, I was like in 7th or 8th grade, and that was what everyone was talking about, you know? People would play Roblox on the computers at school. And it's weird to see it become a big thing again, or I don't know, maybe it was always a thing. I have not played Minecraft in like 7 years. What's the most evil thing I can imagine? Create a machine to thrash your own ass. I'm gonna make the head, a sword. And I'm gonna make this creation the ugliest thing ever. I'm going to intentionally choose the ugliest colors imaginable. YouTube shitheads. Not my proudest episode of Bad YouTubers. Not gonna lie. Wheels. Ugh, what have I created? Yes, this is the ugliest thing, and it is built to thrash ass. I'm so evil. Smash Brothers Ultimate looks pretty cool. Any Smash Brothers game is more than likely going to be good. But that reminds me of something very weird. Like, a lot of people, for some reason, think that Smash Brothers Brawl is, like, a bad game. Like, if you ask people about Super Smash Brothers Brawl, which is now 10 years old, people, they always tend to speak negatively about it, like it's somehow a bad game. And that really confuses me. I would say that it's the best game on the Wii. Of course, no one gives a fuck about the Wii anymore. I already know how this works. I think that hating on Brawl is just like a recent fad, you know? It's something that is very inexplainable. I don't know why. I know that Scott the Woz thinks that Brawl is his favorite Smash Brothers game. And I'm gonna be honest, I've only played Smash Brothers Brawl. That's actually no, I've played Smash Brothers 4 on Wii U, but I only played it once or twice at a friend's house. Ah, the Nintendo 64. Ugh. Yeah, I've never played the first Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I don't see any reason to go back to it, but that's just probably because I haven't played it before. Everyone says that Melee is the best Smash game. I've never played it, so I can't confirm if that would be my opinion. And yes, I know my opinions on the N64 are pretty controversial. I'm not alone in my opinions on the N64. Like, TGX made a video about that, which I thought was pretty interesting. I think one part of Smash Brothers Brawl that people don't like is like what's it called? The Subspace Emissary, you know, the story mode in the game. A lot of people don't like that mode, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty fun. I wish I still had my Wii collection. I still have the Nintendo Wii that I got back in 2009, but I don't have the games for it. I mean, the last time I used the Wii was to, like, live stream, like, movies and TV shows. And apparently they're getting rid of that feature for 2019 because nobody plays the Wii anymore. Oh my god. Oh, it's even uglier once it's presented. Ugh. People have not been reacting very positively to Nintendo's online services. In my opinion, I think any kind of, like, multiplayer online, you shouldn't have to pay extra for it, you know? I think that's BS. Of course, I'm not a big multiplayer guy. The last time I played an online multiplayer match was, like, 2 months ago. Yeah, Xbox Live was like the is the reason why like pretty much all like online multiplayer is you got to pay for it now. And is it really worth it to hear a bunch of obnoxious children? I'm not the biggest fan of like Xbox consoles. I own a 360 and I still play it, but I think if someone were to ask me about like Sony and Microsoft, I think Sony has a better track record. They made the PS1 and the PS2, and you know those consoles are legendary. Microsoft has fucking Halo, and Halo is overrated in my opinion. Would I rather nuke EA or nuke Ubisoft? EA is the more evil company, so, like, it's a pretty obvious choice. What does teamwork smell like? It smells like team spirit. Oh my god, that was the worst joke I've ever made. Pootis. I was expecting a couple more people to join this live stream. Um, but I guess because I did this live stream early, not as many people showed up. I was originally going to do this at 7:30, but I said fuck it, let's just do it now. I'm going to take a quick break. I should be back in a second, so just stay tuned. Okay, I is back. Alright. Cat Icarus is a great reviewer. He is one of my favorites. Sony or Nintendo? Oh, that's hard. I grew up with Sony consoles, but I think Nintendo makes more legendary games, and I don't know. Nintendo makes a lot of my favorite games, but Sony is what I grew up with, so I'm kind of confused on that battle. I've never played a Sega console though. I grew up in a time when Sega was basically a third-party console. They were like third-party games because the Dreamcast didn't live up to their expectations, so they stopped making consoles. I'm a 2000s kid, so fuck. I didn't know like about Sega consoles until 2008. And here's a funny story. I used to think Sonic the Hedgehog was like some sort of mascot for the Sonic fast food chain. I'm not joking about that. I really used to think that. I used to think there was some sort of connection between that. Only 2000s kids will understand me. Oh, and one interesting thing about Sega is their Saturn console. Other than it being the thing that pretty much killed Sega, I didn't know it was a thing until 2013. It's such an obscure console. Like, now one may think 9 million units is a lot, but that's not really when you compare it to all the other best-selling consoles. So, I never knew a single person who owned a Sega Saturn. I still don't. I know a person who owns the Wii U, which wasn't a very good selling console, so that's saying a lot. Sega is pretty much only known for two things, Sonic and the Genesis, and maybe the Dreamcast, but, you know. I think it's a shame the Wii U didn't sell well. Like, everyone nowadays, because the Switch is like selling like crazy, they're just going all like post-mortem on the Wii U. In Nintendo's eyes, it was a failure because it only sold 13 million units. Microsoft or Nintendo? That's fucking easy. Nintendo. I'm glad to see a lot of people in the chat own a Wii U. You guys are such hipsters. And that's cool. Owning the obscure stuff and the failed stuff is so cool and so rebellious. I'm kind of... my taste in gaming is a tie between Sony and Nintendo. When I want to play something more casual, I think it's best on, like, a PlayStation console. The more hardcore stuff, I lean towards Nintendo. Like, But the one thing I really love about Sony is that's their consoles were the ones that Spyro originated on, and Spyro is he's my boy. He is the best. And I really can't wait to play the remaster. Super excited. Have I ever smoked weed? No, but I knew a lot of people in school who smoked and even dealt weed. I never ratted them out because I think weed should be legal, you know? Like, weed is a fucking plant and, like, it's good for you. Why is it illegal? Why did people want to put you in jail for smoking? It's not even a drug, you know? Do I remind you of raccoon eggs just because of my name? Futuristic hub apparently harassed others. Well, I mean, it's not surprising. Like, the dude isn't very smart, and his content is laughably bad. So, finding out he's a harasser, yeah. Oh, and Lispy Jimmy is a dead channel at this point. He's making Fortnite videos, and I don't think they're working out for him. But I'd rather not talk about bad YouTubers at the moment. Oh no, I got thrown in prison because I smoked weed. Ugh. Alright. I hope the live stream isn't lagging. My stream's health is at red. I mean, if this goes down, I can just, you know, hit stream again. I really want to complete this for you guys. I just ate moss. Ugh. Okay, the stream's still alive. Thanks, everyone. Oh, Susie, you're such a badass. There we go. Welcome to Floor P. Thanks, Nathan. Gotta love FGTV. I should reopen the comments on that video. Most of you guys know this. My FGTV video is like my most disliked video ever, and people hate me for it. It has 10,000 dislikes, and I think I'm proud of that. Having a video with 10,000 dislikes is it just feels good. Yeah, there's a reason I took the comments. Most of the comments I were getting were, fuck, is this dead? Okay, am I dead? Am I dead, guys? Sorry, that's OBS. Fuck, OBS does not want me to finish a sentence. As I was saying, a couple months back, most of the comments I were getting, like, as in 95% of them, were just kids telling me to kill myself. And calling me a meanie and stuff, because they're 6-year-olds who shouldn't be using the internet in general. And I wanted to see actual comments from my fans, and I didn't want to dig through a bunch of stuff, so that's why the comments are disabled on the FGTV video. But I don't think it will be that way any longer. I want to open up the floodgates again, because it's been long enough and my channel's dead now, so no one even watches my videos. You guys aren't no one. When I say no one watches my videos, I might take a look at my analytics on here later. Basically, my views are down by like 80%. And I don't get a lot of comments anymore. If I don't upload, on average, I get like 4 or 5 comments a day now. I was actually considering just quitting YouTube like a month ago. But I thought that would be stupid and illogical, you know? I love this song. Yeah, I'm headbanging to this. This is my jam. Hell, I might use this as background music in one of my future videos. Yes, I have the edgiest taste in music. Although I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm 100% like metalhead. It's my favorite genre of music, but like I like 80s synth pop too. I like good music. That's basically what I'm saying. And Toby Fox's games have good music. Eurobeat. I've never heard enough of that. Dubstep. I remember I tweeted the word dubstep on my Twitter page, and like an hour afterwards, I lost 4 followers because of that. I think the consensus is that dubstep is bad. Ew, I don't want to fucking admit this, but I remember when I was like 13 and I first heard Skrillex, I actually kind of liked his music. Yeah, I'm not joking about that. But I was 13 and I was dumber than I am now. I'm still a dum-dum. I have no brains. Slayer buffoon. That is the best insult ever. SlayerCoon and Slayer Buffoon and Slayer Tycoon. Yeah, I once got a hate video made on me, and it was some kid who was like 8, and he called me Slayer Tycoon because he didn't know my username. Slayer tunes. If you search up SlayerCoon and like newest videos and search SlayerCoon, you'll come up to hate videos. There's at least 10 of them. Yeah, I know, my microphone sucks. I'm going to buy a new one, I promise you guys. Because this microphone was like, I basically imported it from like China, I think, and it's pretty cheap. But it's funny because it's from the same brand where I got my last microphone, which was pretty good. Ugh. But yes, also my older videos from 2016, like if you go back to them, you hear the computer in the background. So yeah, I've never had the best microphone, but I want to buy a Blue Yeti microphone because that's what everyone wants nowadays. Although I don't know why anyone would want to watch my early videos. They aren't that good. I was still like 17, 18 when I made those early videos. Alright, I think we're almost at the end. Just an hour to go, I think. Although there is kind of an epilogue in this game, where there's a pretty decent sized town you can explore, and you can even find Sans. Yes, Sans, that skeleton that everyone wants to fuck. Because everybody loves Sans. I love Sans. I love Sans so much that I'm going to use Comic Sans as the font in my thumbnails from here on out. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't use Comic Sans. Boner, that's so funny. Skeletons don't have penises, because the penis does not have a bone. It has muscle, but it doesn't have a bone. The way this dude talks reminds me of the first time I read the Bible, and every other sentence began with thou, and I didn't understand it. X Flirt. I have never used that. I've never played Goat Simulator, but I do know one thing about it. It spawned a bunch of cheap imitator games with the word simulator ironically thrown in at the end of the title. Back when Steam Greenlight was a thing, that used to be everywhere. I miss Steam Greenlight. A lot of really crappy games people attempted to actually sell on the Steam store. Jim Sterling used to make videos on that, but Steam Greenlight isn't a thing anymore. Oh god, I think I have to do this all over again. Die. Great, another puzzle. This is going to be so hard. Ronge? Ugh. Ultimate puzzle. Ultimate puzzle. So are the DeltaRune characters confirmed for Smash Ultimate? That'd be cool. The Game Boy. I owned the Game Boy Advance as a kid. I only had 5 or so games for it, and a couple of, original Game Boy games, but yeah, the Game Boy line of games are awesome. And so is the Nintendo DS. I think the original DS is one of my favorite consoles. I'm really nostalgic for it, and I actually still play it to this very day, every now and then. The original Game Boy, though, well, the screen was fucking green, but I never played the original model Game Boy before. Yeah, that's right, Mother 3 was only released in Japan. I want to save up on this stuff so I don't die when the big boss battle comes around. A brave axe. Alright. Axe body spray. A bicycle in bed. That's right. I like to tuck my bicycle in bed too. I sleep with my bike. Oh. Ow, I'm gonna die. Have you ever burned a Nintendo 60 controller or sent it away to aliens? No. I've never touched a Nintendo 64 controller. Not like I'm missing out on anything. That's a terrible controller. Like, who the hell has 3 arms to use that thing? Guys, I don't hate Grande anymore. I'm done with that. Ugh. Press C to determine the angle. I don't know why, but I don't know the button for this, unless it's one of the triggers or something. So I have to press the C key to do this, so here goes nothing. Crown is 90% loose. Oh, I know what that means. That did work. The Nintendo 54. I preferred the Nintendo 69 over the Nintendo 54. Nintendo 54. I love when people make errors. It always leads to funny stuff. Alright, I think we're really close to the end. My last playthrough of this took a little bit longer because I was going into this blind. I have not watched a single walkthrough of this, just to remain fresh. So, yep. This is the big boss battle coming soon. And it is epic. The Xbox 720. Xbox 2. People really think that when they make another Xbox, they're gonna call it the Xbox 2. I mean, I think Microsoft might have learned from their mistake that naming the console Xbox One is stupid. I can just imagine some really stupid father, like, someone's child asks for an Xbox for Christmas, so their father takes a box and a giant marker and draws X's all over it and gives it to his son for Christmas, and then the son cries because he didn't get an Xbox, and instead he got an Xbox. A Nintendo Switch Mini. This new fad of mini consoles, it needs to go away. Like, the PlayStation Classic has a terrible lineup, and it doesn't even include the Gran Turismo games. Screw the PlayStation Classic. The Nintendo Playbox 720. Or I came up with an even more ridiculous idea. The Nintendo Wii Mini, but all the games that they include on the Wii Mini are, like, shovelware games like Eminem's Kart Racing. I can imagine him doing that. The Sega Tendo Dreambox 2. God, we could just do this all day. PS Advanced Cube Blue Edition. Oh man. I'd pay so much money for these consoles. I really love this boss battle theme. It's probably my favorite song from the game. You will not kill me, motherfucker. No. Ah. Oh my god, I am going to die. Fuck. Yeah, this is the only part of the game I've ever died on. Otherwise, this game's pretty easy. Ah, fuck. I'm dead. Oh well, we can do this all over again. Fun, fun, fun. Again, I have not watched any walkthroughs to this game, so, yeah. I am not talking enough, and that's a bad thing. Do you play Sonic Mania? No, I've only played one Sonic game, and it was for like 15 minutes. But I should play it, because I think I've missed out on... Sonic games get a bad rap, but, you know, they're genuinely good Sonic games, and I kind of feel bad on missing out on them. I will make it through this, no matter how many times I have to try again. Am I gonna make a new bad YouTubers? Probably by the beginning of next year, or I don't know. I want to get my new microphone first. And for those who are wondering, yes, I am using a controller for this. I mean, I use controls with all sorts of PC games. Unless it's a first-person shooter, but then again, I don't play shooter games often anymore. Ah! I'm not gonna spoil what YouTuber it is. In fact, I don't know what it's gonna be at the moment. I might just pick it out at the... pick a name out of a hat and do it. Fuck, I am so tense right now. Yes. Fuck. I think I lost weight from this. That was such an exercise, and I nearly fucking died. But I prevail. That was a great boss battle. For a very great game. And the end is coming soon. Smart Banana. Is that the new Apple product? Is Apple making bananas now? It's the iBanana. It's a banana that's also a phone. Me play shooters game. Oh, and also with the iBanana, you can take a picture of your own banana with the iBanana. People are calling them banana pics. This stream is bananas, if you know what I mean. Susie's the best. Part of me can understand why Toby Fox decided to make this game free. It's kind of a short game. Like, on average, it takes me like 2 or so hours just to complete it. I've never played Undertale, but I'd suppose that it's longer than this by quite a bit. I've never played Undertale. I've said that 10,000 times, but I don't know how long it takes to beat Undertale. If anyone could inform me on that, that would be nice. Okay, so Undertale is also a short game. I guess the real appeal is playing it over and over again, because there are multiple paths and, you know, hidden things that you might not see on your first playthrough. I don't mind short games. I think certain games just go on for way too long. I need to go to the bathroom, so it should only take me like 30 seconds. DeltaRune will return shortly. Alrighty, time to finish this game. Now, after this, there's this kind of epilogue part, which I think is pretty cool. It gives you some room to explore after a rather linear game. And here we are, back at school. Do I remember that video when I talked about FNAF fetish channels? I think I have it unlisted because, a couple of months back, my channel was suffering from some undeserved strikes, so I privated a lot of my more controversial and risque videos just to stay safe. But now that that's all over with, I think those videos should go back to being, you know, public. But FNAF Fantards is not my favorite episode of Bad YouTubers. Far from it. Uh, oh my god. Please, Jacob, don't remind me of that video. That's so awful. I like this part of the game the most, mainly because it's relaxing and you get to see some familiar faces from, like, Undertale. Like, I think this character is from Undertale, if I stand corrected. There seems to be a dog inside working at a computer. Seems like it's making a game. Another Toby Fox game? We're probably gonna have to wait 3 more years. Let's go find Sans, because I know Sans is in this game. Don't do anything illegal. Fuck you. I am illegal. Everything I do is illegal. Look, there he is. It's Sans Undertale. Ha! Remember Sans Undertale from Undertale? I remember Sans Undertale from Undertale. Who the hell are you? I don't know who Sans is. I am kinda tired. 7:40 at the moment. Once I get done with this game, I don't know. I said earlier that I wanted to take a look at hate videos and my analytics, but I don't know if I should do that. Because whenever I walk into the hospital, I want to be greeted by a monster from Doom. Oh, we can play the piano. Wow, I am a horrible pianist. I am not very good at playing the penis. I mean the piano. I could explore all there is to explore in this game, but you know what? For the... I'd assume very few people who are watching this haven't played this game, but... if you haven't, just go play it for yourself. You really deserve to play this game. It is amazing, and it's kind of a shame that it's free. I'd prefer to have actually paid money for this game, because it's a worthwhile experience that you don't want to miss. I have a picture of your persona overweight. Can you please share that with me? I would love to look at a picture of an overweight SlayerCoon. That's probably what's gonna happen when I eat all this pie. Ugh, I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be thick. I'm kind of disappointed you don't have a picture of fat SlayerCoon. Now, I want everybody to observe what I am about to do. I am going to do the best thing you can possibly do in this game. Achievement unlocked. I just flushed the toilet. But might as well end this game off. I think I might want to remain silent for the ending because people have been hyping it up in the chat. So, let's have a moment of silence for this epic ending to our epic adventure. Alrighty then. Overall, this game, I would probably give a 9 out of 10. And now we have a song. So I'm going to be silent so you guys can hear the song if you want to hear that. Or if you want to hear my dog barking.
There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our heart. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
To be continued in Chapter 2, so I'm assuming that Toby Fox will release a Chapter 2 to this? But the only question is, will it be free, or will we have to pay for it? Overall, DeltaRune is really good, and I guess you could consider this an unofficial episode of SlayerCoon Reviews, because I really don't need to make a video on DeltaRune. It is a masterpiece, and anyone who hasn't played it should play it. I can't wait to see what Toby Fox has for us next. So, I'm going to end this stream right here. I think there's nothing to be added to this stream, so hopefully you guys are having a good night. So, I'm gonna be headed off. I'll see you guys next time.